Oh, God, he's close.
Greetings, pop pickers. Can you see us? We're at the biggest gig of the decade. And we've got some issues here, I think, with the...
It's your jacket.
I'm going to take the jacket off really, because it doesn't really sort of like the jacket. That's all right. I'm going to take that off. That's much better. And we are respecting all forms of lockdown. Volume. Make sure that you've got your gloves on, even the most disgusting gloves which are covered in coronavirus from this countryside here. And a nod to men at work. And we found the perfect lockdown wine, I can assure you. If you're ever in any doubt, it is cool. There it is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, there it is. It's blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah wine. So if anyone ever, yeah. So I'm going to take the gloves off. Okay. I might want to turn it down a little bit. We don't know. We're moving from the 70s. That's Mike Lavin in the 70s to the 80s. And the committee, which is, and actually, I better show you that. That's what we wear in France. And we can't see. There we are. That might be better now. Is it really bad? Are we working? And then we're going to change the screen because you can't see what I'm wearing. Now we're going to go to a different concert. We're off to the yeah, it doesn't like me today, does it? That's what we're wearing these days. Oh, that's better without that. No, it's good. Gonna have to turn it down. Is that all right like that? Okay. We have. I'm gonna take this off and that off. That might be better. That's a lot easier, isn't it, really? So the committee is Lav in New Zealand, Doherty in Scotland, Eric in Biarritz, Howard in Connecticut, Nee in Beaumont, Garv near Hull, and Bill in Dorset. And this is what they came up with for the 80s. A lot of Bruce. Live Aid was the best concert that no one went to. Yeah, ready? Kate was there. She wasn't even born there. Yeah. There was a lot of George Michael. There was a lot of Michael Jackson. I'll get it out there early because I forgot it on the last 24 takes. Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up, going to come up soon. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night, didn't even make the list this time round. Pretty weird if you ask me. Hello, girls. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Lockdown wine. Trust me, it works really well. Howard came up with Christopher, Lady in Red, as I think his single of the decades. Give us all a break for that one, Howard. Can't even think about Microwave Oven, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. Microwaves were big. Here's Rick. Can you hear Rick? We've mixed up the sound system tonight. Michael Jackson was huge. And was he black or was he white or was that the 90s? Not quite sure. Nina Cherry, Mike and the Mechanics. Sorry, just getting my jacket. Because obviously if I try and put the jacket on, there is no jacket required. And we've all seen that one, haven't we? So no jacket required from Phil Collins, who was at Live Aid, obviously, and none of us were there. Cyndi Lauper, we love Cyndi Lauper. Who else haven't I mentioned? Kate Bush, always very, very popular in this household. Brilliant. Robert Palmer made quite a few lists. Very, very popular in the mid-80s. And still is fantastic. So, yeah. Simply Red, they were good. They started mid-80s. Paul Young, brilliant. Saw him in Hong Kong. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and they come up pretty soon on the disco. We love all that. They were very good. Depeche Mode, Human League, all got some votes. But let's fast forward a little bit to the lab list for 88, 89. Half Man, Half Biscuit. Gonna say that because it's just the best name ever for a rock band. Thank you, Lab, for choosing Betty Blue. Great film, great soundtrack. On the 89 Lab list, as I mentioned, separate category, XTC, Peter Case, Chris Isaac, John Schofield, Dave Holland. I only thought they were all brands of tractors. Now I know they were big in the 80s. Lab moved to Hong Kong in 86. It all changed, really. Trinity Session, I'll say it again, Half Man, Half Biscuit. Wherever you are in the world, track down an album by them. We all fell asleep to Sade. You two are still not quite sure what they're looking for. Tears for Fears, wanted to rule the world. Very good.
You got it right.
I know. We'll just give it a little bit of Tears for Fears because they were, I've got to say, they were very good.
How about this one?
Oh, it's Phil. He's back on. He's just landed. Oh, sorry, we're back at Bruce there. Yeah, Phil, No Jacket Required. This is before the vodka years. I think you heard it in the 80s. He's still going. He's back on tour for Genesis next year. Well, coronavirus, he's not going to get through that. He's going to be touring again in about 4 years' time. From Scotland, we got the Eurythmics, we got the Proclaimers, we got Alex Salmon, we got Nicola Sturgeon, we got Tracy Chapman. Well, not from Scotland. Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. Thank heavens for that. Wonderful. Roxy, still going. Well, it could be Brian on his own, not quite sure. Let's have a special mention for George and Wham, yeah, because started off the decade as Wham, and we danced to him last Christmas. Was it last Christmas?
It was last Christmas.
It was last Christmas. And then a couple of Careless Whispers, and he loses all faith. And R.I.P. George, we're never going to give you up. We mentioned, no, we haven't mentioned.
George,
yeah, I've got the jitterbug. We've not mentioned Graceland, Paul Simon, unbelievable, probably one of the great albums of all time. Then there's the mystery quiz as to why did everybody have to have repeat names: Karma, Chameleon, the Talk, Aha,
and the best song ever.
And let's not pass up any chance to have a little dancey to the Stones. I can't believe this was the 80s. That they actually made this in the 80s. I reckon it's remastered. Anyway, who have I missed out? Nina Cherry, Pet Shop Boys went West Ends.
Big one.
Really? Let's have Rick Astley again any moment now because they were the best.
No, it's Blondie.
It is Blondie. Oh my word. Yes.
Who can forget Blondie?
Who can forget Blondie? Early 80s, depressing autobiography recently, but all she wanted was a heart of glass. Back to Fleetwood Mac. They were big in the 70s, and they tangoed in the night, but nobody got that album in their top 10.
This is it. You haven't mentioned her yet.
Who? Oh, it's Donna. Diana, my old piano. Yeah. Who could
We said this is going to be one of the big ones.
Yeah. Now, any other votes for anyone? Any big ones? I'm sure we'll get lots of them in, but I think we've covered most of them now. We've done Dire Straits, we've done Depeche Mode, we've done Cyndi Lauper, we've done a bit of disco. Kool and the Gang. I saw Kool recently, but no, I saw the Gang. Kool had died, I think. He'd long gone. Sad. Anyway, I'd say Guns N' Roses for me, if not Rick Astley. Obviously a lot of Phil Collins in there. Men at Work. Love that. Early 80s.
I didn't like
stuff. Really? Yes, CEO. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, girls. This is what they were wearing in France in the 80s. And to be honest, just a reminder, Live in the 70s, Lav in the middle in the 80s. We can't wait for the 90s. Stay safe.